I agree, to be a mama's boy is not bad.
It's not
But
bad.
it's
But
not
first,
bad.
what's a mama's boy?
A mama's
CEO,
boy is
according to you?
a guy who gravitates towards the mother all the time.
And listens to the
who
mother
listens to
every
the
time.
mother, who really consoles in the mother's wise counsel most of the time. But in African setting, sometimes if you put that money in your mother's account and there are 10 of you and your mother passes on, all your brothers will claim a share of that money.
Exactly.
So you must be very wise.
Hakimi, are you hearing?
Hakimi is... Hakimi what?
You'll share your wealth with all your siblings.
You'll share.
Not with your wife.
Not with their wife. So now there's a kind of worms there because one, if you had 6 brothers, 4 sisters, even your auntie will come from Kakamega like mine to say that this was my sister. So this is her money. So there's a kind of worms there which you have to open that. It is good to be a mama's boy, but you must know that if you have more siblings around you, remember that money will be shared across by all of them and deny your kids.
But you know, what a lot of people don't realize is that this mama's boy, it's a syndrome, it's a disease, it's a developmental problem. I'll tell you.
Yes.
From a scientific point of view, you know, I'm not doctor for just doctor. I really understand medicine. From an evolutionary point of view and a developmental point of view, a lot of people do not realize that being a mama's boy is a psychological problem. Something did not go right somewhere. So let me take you back to just at the point of development. You see, when a woman gives birth, at those first few days, for any child, you know, the children have this fake smile. You know why? So that they look like aliens. So that you don't do anything wrong to them. And that's a developmental, there's a bigger power.
Yeah.
And then exactly at 6 months, yeah, in these earlier months, even animals will not hurt a little baby. At 6 months, a child develops this stranger anxiety. And the stranger anxiety is such that because these children are likely to be stolen, they can actually be stolen away. So now you see any child, they run away.
Yeah.
They just go back to their mother. And then it goes like that up to even at age 3, you see a child running away, but they will always come back to the mother. If you're a mother of a 2-year-old, you will see. They're running away. All the mothers are always running. I think you need to lose the weight. And then they reach age 10. I'm telling you, you're walking like on ice. Anyone who is raising a 10-year-old, they start now to develop their own boundaries. And that is so important. By the time they're teenagers, they are like, they never see eye to eye. Like the teenagehood, but it's a very important development stage. The teenagers will always are like with their parents, they're not seeing the same thing. Now, if that does not happen properly, you'll find that the girls are not really getting along with the mothers properly. The mothers, the boys are not really getting along with the fathers really well. There's someone who thinks you don't know what you're doing. Now, that stage is so crucial. And in some cases, it doesn't happen that this boy can actually separate properly from the mother. That stage does not end. Boys are close to the mothers, girls close to the fathers. And it's important that there's a woman in the house telling you, no, you have to go when you're a girl. That's the reason why you're going to leave the house. And there's a man in the house telling the sons, no, you have to go. So if that does not happen, you find that these boys remain too attached to the parents. By age 18, they need to be going. They need to be seeking complete independence. If they don't, it's something that people don't realize in the society, but it's a problem. It's a problem that you've not detached from your mother. You need to go for psychotherapy. A lot of people don't, they need to go.
Problem,
it's a problem. They need to go for psychotherapy to recover, because then you need to leave the home and go and start your own. And this is how God has worked. It's a circle of life. And if that does not happen, then you end up with cases like this. There are women, I'm telling you, who the boys will not make a decision
without the mom
until they've asked the mother. What is that?
And I wonder, I don't know if you guys know, Hakimi and also Diamond, are their mothers single or are they still married? Because I'm just thinking, could that also be an issue with single mothers, especially because there's no other man in the house saying, Abu, go and detach from my wife now. Could you think that it's more prevalent with single mothers?
No, but I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
This is just something goes wrong in the development. And it's so subtle, you may not realize it until, you know, these kind of problems happen. There are men who've been raised by single mothers, and those men are very solid men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really solid because they don't want even their wives or their to go through what they've gone through, and they're raising very solid families.
Yeah.
So we don't want to stereotype single mothers,
Okay.
nor do we want to stereotype single fathers.
Yes.
But people need to recognize when there's a problem, they go for psychotherapy.
So guys, it's a problem.
Yes.
Get therapy, please. You're not okay. You're not okay.